This is the S&P 500 one-day reading for June 6th, 2022. It's currently May 29th, 2022, 7:38 p.m. The overall theme and behavior is a period of volatility. There's a notable dip in that period of volatility. Looks like it gets canceled out, however, based on there being no correlation. Somehow it's nullified. So we start out with a notable dip in the pre-market. Looks like we moved higher through a resistance, possibly to a secondary resistance, and then we pulled back, and from that level we fall. So overnight, moved higher, diagonal trend line through resistance, and now we fall from that on the 6th in the pre-market. We fall through near the open. We fall through support, hit a second support, and then we bounce along that support. Looks like there's a decline that increases in volatility, or increases in momentum as we move forward into the day, taking place like out of the open. There's a completion. Then there's a little bit of a rally from like roughly 10 to 11. 11-ish to 12, we move higher. Okay, so let me back up here. Looks like we revisit a crest here early morning, revisit a crest, and we decline there. Notably, there's a low around 10:45-ish after a little bit of a crest. Looks like around 10-ish. And then we move back higher through resistance, up above resistance to a prominent high for the day, out of a low. They're in close proximity to each other based on the correlations between these two high and low significators. So out of the low, we move higher. Looks like we revisit a crest. Again, possibly the one that we did. It looks like we probably revisit a crest that we fell from, that was revisited in early morning. We revisit that crest in the midst of a big move to the upside. Then there's sideways rotation along support and a sharp decline that takes place roughly around. So the big move higher midday, sideways rotation with a decline between roughly 12 and between roughly 1 and 2-ish, and then we have a rally out of a prominent trough. This is a significant rally. It was highlighted in the prior day's sneak preview. So this rally picks up steam out of the low. We move higher. So another trough, prominent trough on the day chart. There's a rally that increases in momentum as we move forward throughout the day. Into the close, where there's a trade opportunity in the midst of a fast, sudden move higher into the close. Looks like a cash out opportunity at a day's high, or another crest there right around the close, and then we have a move higher. So yeah, out of the lows, we dip back, we come back. Looks like based on the low information, there's a bit of so we have a trade opportunity in the last hour in the midst of that move higher, an opportunity to cash in on that trade. So a day trade here. Day trade in here. But we attempt to establish support. We may fall back from that support a little bit, but then in the post-market, we revisit a crest again, moving along a diagonal trend line, breaking through horizontal resistance, and then meeting a secondary resistance, at which point we pull back to somewhere between the two. And the sneak preview for the following day is an important price levels highlighted. That's the 7th, and if we look at the overview for the month, excuse me. If we look at the overview for the month, we have we're range bound on the 7th, so an important price level is definitely highlighted here. And we'll see that on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like button if you like this sort of stuff, and show your support by hitting that subscribe button if you haven't. And if you have, do us a solid here and share the video with somebody you think it'll help. We want to spread the word. We're looking to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of July. So help us do that, my friends. Much appreciated for all of you watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Most importantly, pay it forward when you make that money.